Being self-directed in one's learning does not mean that we don't benefit from having mentors in our lives. For anybody who's interested in exploring their ancestral handcrafts, especially if you haven't grown up connected to the community, your cultural community, or if you haven't had access to learning the handcrafts of your ancestry, then having mentorship can be very, very important and valuable. Just because you have a particular lineage or lineages as part of your ancestry doesn't give you automatic access to all of the traditions and ceremonies and practices. Handwork practices, crafting that come from our ancestral traditions, they are relational, which means that if you haven't had a mentor or teacher in that particular craft, go ahead and experiment and learn as much as you can, but also do not assume that you'll have full access to all of the context and meaning, symbolic or otherwise, behind the practices. Nor will you necessarily know all of the ins and outs of the importance of different directives or aspects of the craft. So finding a mentor who can help you walk the path of your ancestral handcrafts is, I think, really valuable. It doesn't mean that you can't be self-directed. You can still be experimental. You can still be learning at your own pace and trying things out, and to really fully benefit from the breadth of the practice, the depth of the practice. Find someone who's been doing it for a great length of time, who has put the time and energy into their practice, who has studied, and who can then hand you the tradition in an ethical and relational way. That's really important when it comes to those kinds of traditional crafts.